Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my stalker story, and I really just don't even need to explain anything except for the story, so let's just dive directly in because it's an interesting one. So this year I actually decided to go to a school kind of where you can follow the profession that you want to, and it kind of can help you out, and you take a class about what you want to do in your life. Now I took the TV video arts class at this school, and it is a completely different school, so you don't know anybody. You really just come in with a clean slate. You really don't know anybody there. I met Max there, the dude that was in my Bean Boozle challenge. I'll link that in the description. You know, I met Oliver there, the dude that comments random shit on all of my videos. But yeah, so it was a really fun experience overall, and it made me love going to school. But we're not going to talk about that school as a whole. We're going to be talking about one specific person that kind of made it really increasingly difficult for me to go to this school. I don't even remember how I met this girl. She was in my same class, and she was just kind of, I don't know, overbearing. You know, where I live, I'm very sheltered. You know, everybody is basically just a model of what you should be, and that's not even a lie. There's not a lot of people in my hometown that are like outspoken and are weird and kooky and are unique. There's not a lot of unique people in my town. So, you know, coming to this school was kind of eye-opening to me, and it really expanded what I thought that this world was made of. And although I'm grateful for that, I also wish that I could take back some moments that I spent in this school, and all of them have to do with this girl. So there was this girl that in my class, and I'm not going to lie, she was obsessed with me, very obsessed with me. She was scary, bro. I don't even know what else to say. So let's just dive right into the story. So I believe that the first time that I actually had contact with her, she looked at me and she was like, "You're hot." And I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate it." And then she just kind of moved on and just did whatever. So I was like, "Oh, that was kind of nice, whatever." So, you know, I just moved on with my day. Along with that, it was the first week of school. Nobody in my school knew anybody, because once again, this is in your junior year, you can go to this school. So, you know, every single person was going into their junior year, so it was their first year at the school. They didn't know anyone. So, you know, I just moved on and I just thought, oh, that's nice. And then it started to get increasingly worse. She started to come up to me, you know, get in my face and be like, "Yo, you're really hot. Are you single?" And I'd be like, "No, sorry." I was single, but, you know, at the time, I wasn't interested. I still am not interested, but then it started to get really weird. This girl then started to go up to every single person in this classroom and just started flirting with them, and started, you know, just, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know. I have no clue how to explain this. She would walk up to all of them and be like, "You're hot, are you single?" And kind of every single one was a little bit scared. So everyone would be like, "Nah, I'm taken, sorry." And everyone was a little scared. So literally every single person was like, "Nah, I'm taken, sorry." So, you know, everyone was kind of shook. And she kind of had this fascination with me specifically. I'm not gonna lie, I do think that was because of my nose ring, because she would come up to me, get in my face, tell me that I was hot, and ask me if I was single, and ask me if I was legal to have sex, and all this shit. And it was just scary. It was. I'm not gonna lie. Not scary as in I was scared for my life. I was just creeped out. I was like, what is she trying to do? What do you mean? So every single day, my friends that I made in this class, we would go into the audio room, we would make beats, we would just relax, and we would sometimes freestyle to the beats and stuff. So this day specifically, almost the entire class was in the audio room with my friend group, and we were all just talking and having fun and stuff, because my whole class is basically just kumbaya, you know? My whole class is super fun, and everybody really loves each other, and that's something that I love about this classroom, is that there's no beef, there's no drama, everybody just loves each other as a whole, and I love that. But then this girl walks in. You know, everyone kind of just stopped, and she just walked in, and she stayed silent, and I forget who, but someone in my class was freestyling to a beat, and then we were like, "Yo, do you want to freestyle?" You know, we were trying to be nice. We were like, "Do you want to freestyle?" She was like, "No," and we were like, "Okay." So then we moved on and stuff, and we went around, and no one else wanted to freestyle. So we came back to her, and we were like, "Do you want to freestyle?" And she was like, "Yeah." So we were like, "Okay, cool, like awesome. So go ahead." We put the headphones on her. We started playing the beats because this is also an audio class, so there's also like people that are really interested in making beats and stuff. So we had this really talented kid in my class that's a really good friend of mine, Willie. I love you if you're watching this. You're probably not, but I fucking love you. Anyway, so she was kind of freestyling to one of his beats, and it started to get really creepy really fast. She started just randomly, just aggressively talking to this beat, and she was like, I forget what it was. It was about a rapist and how somebody sells drugs to little kids in her family and something like this. I don't really know, but almost my entire class was like just sitting there. Just sitting there. When I say sitting there, I mean we were all just like sitting there like, and she actually, I'm pretty sure that this was probably the longest freestyle that I've ever seen, because she went on and on and on and on. To make it worse, none of it was to the beat, by the way. So, it's kind of weird, because on that day specifically is when things started to take a turn into where I actually started to get not scared for my life or anything, but just really creeped out by this chick, like literally super creeped out. And that's because, I don't even know how to say this. So somebody else was freestyling, and when we're freestyling, we have the person that's freestyling sitting in a chair at the microphone with headphones on, So, obviously this girl had to get out of the chair and to sit on the floor, because there were literally so many people packed in a very small room. If none of you know what an audio room looks like, it's very small and compact, so that, the sound doesn't echo or whatever. It's a very small room, and we had about 13 people in there at the time. So a lot of people were sitting on the floor and stuff like that, and we were all crammed together. You could literally feel people, just by sitting there like this, you could just feel people. That's how small the room was. And this girl sat next to me, and at that moment in time, she groped my thigh, looked at me in my eyes, and said, "I think we belong together." Now, I swear to God, I literally can't make this up. So many people could vouch for me, because so many people looked at me super creeped out in that exact moment of time. I can't make it up. I wish I could. I really wish that I could. But I literally looked at her, and I was like, I tried to make a joke, and I was like, is it because of my nose ring? Because I don't know, what am I supposed to say to that? Thanks, I think that we belong together too. And then, no. She just goes, well, yeah, that, and you're also really hot. Now, did I also mention that when we went on a field trip to a film museum in New York City, she ate a cucumber whole? Let that sink in. Now, I don't have any ill will towards this girl, but I'm sure that you guys are all wondering, where is she? This girl actually got kicked off of the bus to this school from her home school, because basically it's a bunch of schools all in my county that come together to make up this school. So, she got kicked off of the bus because of the fact that she was causing too much drama. And they said, if you still want to go to this school, you have to find your own ride. And they were technically allowed to do that because of the fact that she actually dropped out of her homeschool, and she decided to take up this school just as a whatever, I guess for fun. And so they technically didn't have to give her a ride. They were just doing it just because. So yeah, she left. I mean, we saw her a few of us saw her when we were all volunteering at a event of a movie premiere. A few of us volunteered to be ushers for community service hours. Yeah, I guess you could say that I was a little bit scared. So yeah, this girl was kind of creepy, but I don't have any ill will towards her. I still wish her the best in life, and I still hope that she does amazing things to this world. But I actually do have a lot of more stories about her. So if you guys want me to start kind of like this mini series, just like talking about her, because I have too many, and I tried to exclude some of the really interesting ones just so that I could just make separate videos on them, because I do think that she deserves them. This is kind of like your introduction to this series, I guess. I'm not going to be uploading it every single video because then that'll just make it go by really fast. Maybe once every 2 weeks, I don't know. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you like my face and you want to see it again, then click the subscribe button and click the like button so that I know that you like the video too. Isn't that so crazy? Also, leave me a comment on what you guys want me to do next. I freaking love doing story times just because that's basically all that I watch on YouTube, plus reviews and stuff, no, not reviews, reactions. At Danny Gonzalez is literally my favorite person ever. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on, hopefully, I think Thursday. Yeah, it should be Thursday. Bye.